Hello, Jack Olmsted, Port Townsend Pickleball. How are you doing? I'm going to be reviewing 3 games that happened this week at Nationals in Casa Grande, Arizona. We're talking about the USAPA Nationals. Let me get a screen up here so you can see what I'm talking about. Whoops, not that screen. Here, let's get over here. There it is. I thought I was going to be all set and ready to go for you, but boom, there we are. Ta-da! Yes. This is a 10-day tournament. It started on the 4th of November. And it's been going on all week. And there's a ton of video on Facebook and YouTube. Actually, the ton of video on YouTube is a result of one guy. And that guy is Rich Geenan, right? You can see my old mouse pointing down here. He's posted 43 videos since the tournament began on the 4th. Let me see here. This is a little page that I created. The 4th to the 12th. And today is the 10th. So 2 days. So Sunday, it will be over. So we're getting down towards the end of the tournament. And there have been some just amazing games, matches. And I want to start off first with the Jennifer Lucore mixed doubles match that I was watching. And again, I'm watching with editing keys. Let me turn off that audio. Yuck. And Jennifer is over here in the pink. And this is Kim, and who's that? Steve Cole is Jennifer's partner. But anyway, let's back this up a little bit. Can we back this up? Yeah, let's back it up. Slow it down, back it up. Okay, let's take a look at this point. And let's take a look at Jennifer, the way Jennifer moves. The way Jennifer moves is like poetry in motion. She's balanced all the time. That's one of the things that I'm focused on right now in my own pickleball playing is balance. Look at her moving back and forth, left to right, left to right. Here comes the serve. She stops and look at, she gets, come on, baby. For some reason my keys aren't working. Okay, now they're working. Look how she just, we're going to go back a little bit. Okay. Here the ball comes. And look at Jennifer over here. She sees the ball. It's halfway in the court now, going towards her. She positions her body. She moves her body weight so that her weight is now going to be going forward. Her paddle is down. Her knees are bent. She's watching the ball. And look at her left hand. That's the thing that I'm trying to do with my play is use my left arm, my left hand to balance my body. So when I take the shot, it's more fluid and I'm more balanced. And when I hit it and I hit it right, it feels good. But Jennifer seems to do this all the time. That's what I want to point out with this. Look at her left arm. It's not just dangling by her side. It is actively in motion when she hits the ball. And here now she's running up to the non-volley zone. And Kim here is back. Little third shot drop. And look at Jennifer is down. She's watching the ball. And look at her left arm. It's not dangling down. It is up. It's actively helping her with her balance. And look at that. As soon as she hits the ball, boom, boom. Where's it going? Where's that paddle and her right arm going? Right to her left arm. She's now got both hands on her paddle. And she's going to be in the ready position. Down, ready, waiting for the ball. Now here it comes up. Steve gets up. He's not doing too much with his left arm. In fact, when you get an overhead up, you should be pointing at the ball with your left hand while you hit it. Steve's not doing that. He's just getting up there, hitting the ball. It's going back to Scott, little dinker. And look at Jennifer is right there. She hits the ball. It comes right back. And look at ready position. She's in ready position. She's in the ready position before the ball hits the paddle. You see that? See how quickly she gets back in that ready position? Boom. Now, Jennifer, look at Jennifer. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. It goes up. Here's the ball in the air. She's back. Her knees are bent. She's watching the ball. She's got the paddle back behind her head. She's going up and up. Kabam. And her body weight, look at that. Her weight is going forward. It's going forward. It's down. It's a great angle. That's it. She won the point. And if we want, we could go back, take a look at Steve's overhead. Come on. Wait a minute. I went back too far. Let's play this thing out one more time. A little slow-mo. Going back to Kim. She's pushing it up. She's trying to lob, and it goes to Steve. And Steve is just jumping up and hitting the ball. Not much balance. His weight is going backwards. You see that? See how his weight goes? It's not going forward. He's going back. He's going back. Going back. So he's going back and hitting the ball forward at the same time. Hard to do, but he gets it in the court. It's going right to Jennifer. She gets down. Her weight. Look how balanced she is. Now you can watch this game. There's links to this game in the description below. Kaboom, in the net. We'll watch one more point. But this is a great game, and it's great to watch it, slowing it down, speeding it up, so you can really see exactly what's going on here. Okay, let's take a look at the serve. He just gets it back, and he's throwing a lot of wrist in it. Look how he whips his. Look how Steve whips that paddle back. Whip. I guess he doesn't. He just starts from there. Well, that's kind of a bit of a whip, but the paddle goes around his body. He's getting a lot of torque from that. Jennifer is in the ready position, ready to get the ball if it comes back to her. And it is coming back to her. Look at, she steps back. She's waiting. She's waiting. She's got her paddle back. She's got it down. She's going to try to do a third shot drop. Touch it right there. It's a little bit too long. Down at her feet. It's going up. Here goes the overhead. Where's his left hand? Where's Scott's left hand? It's down. It's not up at the ball. He's just going to whack it down as hard as he can. Hits it to Steve. Over to Jennifer. She's waiting for it. Look at that. She's got, look at her. She's got both hands on the paddle. Here it comes. and she digs it up with both hands, going towards her feet. She pulls it up. Scott's got her back, and she is trying to get a soft ball in there. She's down. She's trying to get out of the way, and that could Jennifer have gotten that ball? No, that was right in the middle. She was out of position. Scott just lunged for it, and it's out. Okay, so that is one of the games I wanted to show you that I've been watching. This is a real interesting game. This is the Elliott's. This is Robert over here. He's the father, and in the orange is his son, Josh, and I think he is 17 years old, 17 or 18 years old. And Josh is growing up with a pickleball paddle in his hand. Again, they own Engaged Pickleball, so they design pickleball paddles, and they're out promoting them and selling them, and they are connected with the top players in the country. What happened to the screen? Let's get up here. Let's get some play going. Here we go. And this is Kurtis Campbell. He's ambidextrous. He uses the paddle in his right hand and his left hand. And this is Joey Farias over here. We got our backs to us. So we're just going to watch a couple of points. I just think it's really great to see a father and son team playing together. And let's take a look at a couple of the points. There we got Joey's going to be serving to Josh. Look at the backhand. Look how smooth he is. Bam! He's got some backspin on it, and it is going out. Well, I'm sure he gets it sometimes. Let's take a look at that serve again. Coming to Robert. He's pushing it to Kurtis. He's got it in his right hand. He's trying to get a little third shot drop going. He gets it. Nice third shot drop right down at Robert's feet. He's trying to get in. Look at that. They worked their ways up. Kurtis is going to kick it over to Josh. Josh is back and ready. Look how they bend down. Look how they bend their knees. And they use their body to work the ball. Knees down and up. Right over the net. They're not using a lot of arm or wrist. It's knees and body. They're picking it up on the bounce. Going over to Robert. He's ready. Going to smash it right down the middle. That's skill, folks, right there. We're going to just put it right down the middle with some pace on it. And Kurtis is looking at his feet. Where's the referee? The referee's not looking at his feet. The referee should be looking at the non-volley zone at all times. And that's going to be a central point of mine as we watch this upcoming game, how the referee watches the feet on the non-volley zone and not the ball. Let's take a look at see if this referee is going to watch the ball or the feet. Of course, there are no line judges over here, so when the referee watches the non-volley zone and the feet, he's not seeing the lines, and so the players call their own lines. On a national tournament like this, I question that. Even in the finals, I don't think they have line judges. I like Joey's serve because that's how I serve. Paddle up over my head. He's going to get a lot of torque. And he's coming down. The issue I have with it is he's not making a step and he's not putting his body weight behind it. It's all arm. It's all arm. Here we go. He's stationary, just torques his body a little bit, throws his left leg up in the air. I don't know why does that. Maybe it's a balancing thing. Josh is taking it to Kurtis. Kurtis is actually, I think he's hitting it with his left hand. Over to Robert. That's a nice third shot drop. Robert's pushing it back to Kurtis. He's halfway to the non-volley zone in no man's land. Got it on the fly. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Josh. Look at him down. He's watching the ball. His knees bent. He's just nice little dinker right in the middle. Kind of confused the two here. Who's going to get it? Kurtis is getting it. Throwing it cross court over to Robert. He's going to throw it cross court back to Kurtis. Getting it to his right, his forehand. He's using his right hand now. Changing hands, going to his left hand. Yep. He's good at hitting off of both wings, too. Got a little dink action going on here. And he's hit it in the middle. He's hitting it over to Robert. Seems to be a pattern. Is this going to go back to Josh? Yep, it's going back to Josh. Is Josh going down in the middle? Nope. He's going to push it over to Joey a little bit, get him in the action, see if he's going to make a move. Again, hitting it in the middle, hitting it back to Robert. Nice little slice. Left hand, paddles in the left hand, took it off the bounce. Push Josh back a little bit. He's pushing it over to Kurtis. Now Kurtis is going to whack it and hit the dad, hit Robert right in the shoulder. He threw some pace on it. Boom. Now that ball was going out. And what Robert was trying to do is his weight was going forward. He was expecting to get a ball. He was going back, and he just came back a little bit and just hit him, just nipped him. And that's how they won the point. Anyway, again, if you want to watch this game, it's a great game. Check out the link in the description below. And that was the Jennifer Lucore. And this is what I want to talk about in more detail. I think is this a medal match? I don't know if this is a medal match. Anyway, Daniel Moore is over here on the far court. Tonja Major is his partner. This is mixed doubles. And Monk Lee, she's Pacific Northwest, Gig Harbor, about 45 minutes where I live, Port Townsend, Washington. She's over here on the Olympic Peninsula. And then Tyson McGuffin. He's all offense. His defense is to get an offense going. Okay, let me get that up. Okay, what do we got? So I can speed it up, I can slow it down, editing keys. If you want to find out about the editing keys, Google YouTube editing keys. Yeah, there's Tyson. Okay, we got Daniel Moore serving. Let me slow this down a little bit. Look how Tyson is just the beast on the court, just trying to put his will, taking over 3/4 of the court. And we're going to see this played on both sides of the court. Daniel, he plays 3/4, sometimes the entire court, and pushes his partner, Tonja, off to the side. I think that's very difficult. I know that's very difficult. I played with my son last weekend, and he was getting in my lane and taking balls away from me, and I'm ready to hit the ball, and boom, he's there right in front of me. It throws your rhythm all off. You just go, huh? What? I'm not hitting the ball? You're hitting the ball? Okay, that's a nice serve. And that is not a good hit. We'll take a look at the strokes and analyze why the balls are acting the way they act. Look at this referee. This referee has been to school. He is looking at the toes, the shoes, the placement right around the non-volley zone. Okay, what do we got? And what I like about this camera angle and the shadows, you can see the serve here in the shadows. See this? See the ball go up? She's got a 1-2-3 serve. Not a fan of the 1-2-3 serve. There's Tyson, and look at Daniel. Look at him. He jumps all the way over there. Go on. He jumps all the way. He jumps. He leaps like a cat. Boom! Right in front of his partner, Tonja. Bam! She could have handled it, no problem. But there he is. And look at the referee. He's looking at the feet. He's not watching the ball. Look at the ball. The ball is halfway in the court. In the other court, the referee is still checking out Daniel's feet to see if he is touching the line or if he is in violation. But he's not. He's watching the ball, watching his feet. Look at it's coming up. Watching his feet. Watching his feet. Where's his feet? Where's his feet? Mink. She's incredible. The way she bends down and hits the ball. Look at this. I don't know. She's probably 4'5". Or no, she's not 4'5". She's probably 5'2" or so. Small statue. Strong. And look at both hands. She's back. She's down. Look at her back straight. Her knees are bent. You're going to see her do this a lot. Oh, that's going to be a good thing. Yeah, Monk typically gets those back, but that's got some heat on it. Oh. She looks like she's having fun out there. Okay. Yeah, if you take a look at the serve here, right over here. Here, let me get this. Hey. I can't do theater mode. Okay, I guess I can. Nice deep serve. Comes back. Going to try to do a third shot drop. It's a little high. Daniel's able to get it his backhand. Hits it over to Tyson. Tyson's got beautiful, beautiful form. Look at both hands are on the paddle. Both hands, right and left. He's got great balance. Both of these guys have great balance. Look at this. Look at his head. His eyes are on the ball. Good balance. He's moving back a little bit. He's not hitting the ball. He's pushing the ball up. He's just letting the ball come down, come down. See, look at that. The ball is dropping. He's dropping. He gave himself some time. He's not. He doesn't want to hit the ball. He just wants to hit a little dink over there. So he gives himself some time so that when the ball comes down, he can just push it up. He's not hitting the ball. He's pushing it up, pushing it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at his paddle face. He just pushed it up. And how far is it going up? Not that far, but it didn't bounce. Look at that. Look how she leans. Beautiful strokes. Coming back. And she's going to put that away. Yeah. Tonja is here to play. Just out of reach. Okay, let's watch this serve again. I'm going to do a couple bounces. This is where she starts her serve. And again, this is a 1-2-3 serve. 1, 2, bringing the paddle back. 3, hit the ball. It's got some back spin on it. It's trying to get it in the corner. And he just got it out of the court. One, 2, 3, hit. She's hitting on her left leg. And that leg is straight. Her body is moving forward. Look how far back she is behind the baseline. Nice deep serve. See, Daniel is like, oh, I'm gonna get way too far. It's only like 2 feet from the sideline. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at this. Here it comes. She waits, and then she hits it, contorts her body. And Daniel hits it off the tape. She jumps up. Oh, she gets it. She's falling back. Uh-oh. Tyson is just beside himself. Where do I go? Ah, look at that. She thought she could handle it. See the referee. Referee is looking at the baseline. He's going back. Looking at the referee's eyes here. That's a pretty good point. Just got a little too high. Kept him back on the baseline. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, he's got some backspin on that backhand. In the middle of the court. That's not a good place. That's not a good placement for it. You want to get that back. And look at Daniel goes back. Whoops. Daniel goes back. He goes back. Why? Because he wants to wait for the ball to come down and then hit it. He's not hitting it straight on. He wants the ball to come down a little bit so that he can look at his legs going down. Both of his legs are down. His paddle is back. And look at his left arm. Again, that's balanced. he's almost pointing to the ball. He's got his body balanced, and he hit that like a tennis ball right at Monk. And she's seen this scenario before. And boom, just going to pop it right back at him. Middle of the court. And Daniel did a little dink to her, a little softball. And look at Tyson. It's like, oh, yeah? I want that. It's coming over slow. And that's what he's there for. He's just snapping the ball. He's snapping it. That's wrist. That's how he gets the pace on it. Daniel just can't handle it. Okay, here's Daniel's serve. See, does he have a 1, 2, 3 serve? 1, 2, 3 hit. Yep, he's got a 1, 2, 3 hit. No wonder so many people have that serve. Oh, that's a beautiful. Look at it. We're almost to the baseline. Tonja's off balance. Left hand is kind of flailing around. But Daniel, smooth. Look at his left hand, balanced. Going, oh, look at Tyson. Oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, where does he go? Where does he go? He jumps all the way to the other sideline. I mean, what's going on over on this side of the court? Both of their players are over here. Here's the referee. He's looking at his placement. And they're going, yeah. I didn't even see the ball. Where'd the ball go? Oh. Hit her in the head. It was going out. It was going up and out. Hit her in the head. Actually, didn't hit her in the. It hit her in the hat. Probably hit her in the head. Yep. Referee didn't even see the shot. He was looking at Tyson's shoes, his feet. And I guess he was out of the non-volley zone. Okay, watch the serve in the shadows here. There it goes. Oh, we're bouncing the ball. Okay, there it goes. Let's see it one more time. 1, 2, 3. See how she throws the ball up a little bit. I'm looking at the shadow here, folks. Whap. And Daniel, when he sees the ball coming to his forehand, look at his left hand. Just like Jennifer. His arm is out, almost like he's tracking the ball with his left hand. It's up. He's perfectly balanced. His weight is going forward. His eyes are on the ball. His head is still down. Not until his arm and paddle is up does he see where the ball is going. And they're both coming in. Rips it to Tyson. Over to Monk. Look how low she gets. Mm. Throwing some heat right down the middle. That's just beautiful. That's just so balanced. Just watching the ball. And his paddle is right there. His paddle is up. He doesn't have it in both hands. He doesn't have it in the ready position. He has it dangling. Both of the players, they don't have their left hand on their paddle. Monk over here, she's got her both hands on her paddle in the ready position. She's waiting for it. Takes a stab. Doesn't work. So what do you think of Tyson's serve here? There was some controversy raised on his serve, but I think it meets the rules of a legal serve. The paddle is below his wrist. It's below the waist. And it's low to high. You get some nice snap on it, and that's a beautiful serve. Look at it. It's got some pace to it, and boom, right over by the sideline to the backhand side, Tonja. Putting some heat. Look how low that is. I mean, that is a great shot. Here it comes. You can see the shadow. See how she lifts her paddle, lifts the ball with the paddle. Right over the net, right at the feet. Referee's looking at the feet. Going cross court, looking at the feet. Well, he doesn't have to look at the feet. Fingers in the air. That means, you see the fingers go up in the air? They both have their fingers in the air. That means out. Finger in the air means out. Okay. You can watch the serve. And again, you can watch the shadow of Tyson's serve, which is nice. Look how he drops the ball. Look how the ball comes out of his hand. Nothing fancy. Drops it. He just drops it. He doesn't push it up. Just drops it. Hits it one motion. Oh, I think this Tonja was moving and hitting the ball. That's why it got into the net. See, she was running. She's trying to do two things at once: move and hit the ball. You hit the ball and then you move. She's moving and hitting the ball. Recipe for disaster. Yep, she's getting up there, but the point's over. Here's Daniel going to his forehand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Tyson is like, not in his court, not in his side of the court. He's going to get it, and then he decides at the last minute, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to let you get it. Well, if you're behind somebody who's taken the balls most of the time, and then they decide, I'm not going to get it, you're not really ready for it because you had a body and a paddle in your face, and all of a sudden they're not in your face and the ball's coming right at you. And she's just not ready. I mean, how frustrating is that? It's like hands on your hip. Oh yeah, right. He hits her paddle. She should hit his butt with her paddle, like hard. Like, hey, if you're gonna take the ball, if you're gonna stand in front of my face with your paddle, hit the ball. Don't put your paddle out of the way at the last minute. Don't do it. It's not nice. It's not fun. And they lost the point as a result. Waiting for score. Okay, we don't have to wait. Daniel's got that's nice. Look how he bends his knees, watching the ball. His left arm is in play a bit, and he just pushes it in the net. I guess not a very good one to do an ISO on. Okay, here it comes. Again, to her forehand. They're hitting a lot of serves to the forehand side. They're doing switching. I don't know. Tyson's just going to sit right in the middle. I'm going to get it. He put some torque on it. Look at him. He's getting low. Look how low he gets. He gets low, and he's putting major top spin on it with some pace right at the feet of Tonja. Boom. Okay, who's serving? Watching the shadow here. That's Tyson's serve. Yeah, they hit the net. Look how he's got to let it bounce. And that is a couple of inches from the baseline. Back on his heels. Down the middle. Taking it off. He didn't let it bounce. He's trying to take some time away from him. And he has no power, and he hits it high, and he hits it out. If he let it bounce, try to be patient, he would have had other options. Here she is again. She's hitting the ball and running at the same time. And she got away with it. But it was mid-court. And Tyson. See, Tyson stops. Stop, hit, go. Hit in the net. See, that's a great shot from Tonja coming over here. It's got a bit of pace, and it is really far back to the baseline. Okay, here goes Daniel's. This is going to be the last point. I got somebody watching. Hey, how you doing? That's not going to be a lot. We can't close on a point like that. 1, 2, 3. He's got some backspin to it, and it's high, going towards the baseline. And that was out. Way out. And at her feet. And we got to close on a better point than that. Where's her head here when she hits the ball? And it looks like she's looking at the ball a little bit. She's looking at the court. Look at her. She's looking at the court, looking at the court, looking at the court. Now she drops down. She doesn't toss the ball up or anything. She just lets it drop. A lot of people just let it drop. And they push it right up, going into Tyson's backhand. And this time he gets it really close to the baseline. Not a good third shot drop, but very effective. That's forehand. Right down the middle. No problem there. At the feet. Look at her left arm. It's not in play at all. It's just kind of dangling there. No balance. With her left arm, she's got her left arm in play. Yeah, see, it's all one side. And if you do this, thousands of times, then it's going to feel comfortable to you, and you can get away with it. She hit it out. She wanted that. Backhand slice. Look at Tonja run out of the way. Oh, Daniel's going to get that. This is forehand. He should get it. Tyson's just going to say, get over into your own court. Look how low she gets to smash this down. She's going to bend down a little bit so she can smash it down. She gets some power behind it, pops it up. Tyson hits it back to Daniel. Again, it's another pop-up slam. Tyson what's he going to do? He's waiting for the ball to come down, to drop. Didn't take it on the fly. And now he can step in the non-volley zone. He's not pointing where the ball is. He's just sitting there like a caveman with the club, and he's just going to whack it as hard as he can, jumping off the court, going back. Didn't do what he wanted it to do. Daniel is taking it away from Tonja. Moving it over there to Monk. Daniel is going back, gets it right in front, right in front, right in front. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Why would he do that? He went from one side of the court to the other side of the court. He's on one side of the court, he totally off balance. He hardly has any power. He's not going to get any power with this. He's just going to touch it. Oh, I can touch the ball. And then he flicks his wrist with it, which means it's going out. And then he can't step in the non-volley zone. And so he has to sprint on the outside. Kaboom. Tonja could have picked that up. I mean, she was ready for it. She was going to get it. Whoop. And she has to get out of his way. And look at her. Ah! Ah! I could have done it. And Tyson sticking his tongue out like this. Ugh. Yeah. They survived a bullet because of testosterone. Aggressive behavior on the part of the male on the mixed double court. Yep. Oh, I don't know why they paddles. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? We'll never know. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He slips. He's slipping. Does he pick that up off the fly? Yeah, he does. He picks it up off the fly. Picks it up off the fly. But the referee is watching the ball. He's not watching Daniel's feet. He doesn't get in the non-volley zone, but the referee isn't aware that he slipped all on the court. And look at Daniel get his left arm in play here. Up, 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 balance, and then whack. There's that Statue of Liberty. Just look at his foot up. He's got some top spin on it. What is going on? He's going to do it again. Look at that. Tonja is ready to hit a forehand, not a backhand, a forehand. It's coming right to her forehand. She's got her paddle up. She's ready to get it. It's high. She can smash it out of the way. Nope, Dan. Nope. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Push. I mean, he takes the space away from her. It comes up to Daniel. He's going to get it. Oh, beautiful. Look at his left hand. Look at his left hand. Tonja, I just can't imagine what she's thinking there. He's up there with the club like a caveman. Here's Tonja going, okay, it's coming to me, Daniel. It's coming to me. She's got her left hand up. She's balanced. She's ready. Kaboom. What happens? She wins the point. She wins the point. Yeah, pat her on the back. Yeah. That's why she's your partner. She's not an appendage of yours that's just dangling out there on the court. She's your partner. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Kaboom. Kaboom. So, thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment below. I'm going to be doing more of these game analysis, and we are going to be analyzing pickleball players' games. There's going to be a link in the description below to a form that you can fill out. If you have a game you would like analyzed, you can put the link in the form. We're going to do it for free for the first 20 people that send us in their games, so that we can analyze your strokes and your strategy and your shots, and you can get an opinion on what we see here. It's going to be, I'm going to do it, and I'm also going to bring in some experts. When I say experts, these are sports coaches, been coaching for 20, 30 years, that a variety of sports: badminton, volleyball, tennis, pickleball, baseball, and they know how to coach. Anyway, if you're interested in having your game, your strokes, your strategies analyzed, send it in, and we could do a Google Hangout together, or I will just sit here with some panelists, some co-hosts, and we will go through your game. Try to keep your video about 10 minutes long. Upload it. Basically, you upload it to YouTube. You put in the URL, the link in the form, and then we will let you know when we're going to be doing the live stream to analyze it, analyze your game, and you can participate, or we'll just do it without you. We'll analyze the game without you. We can do it with you or without you. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and check out the videos that I have in my playlist. A lot of instructional videos. I think there are 250, like 14, 15 hours of instructional videos in the playlist. I'll put a link to the instructional video playlist in the description too, so that you can have access to it. Anyway, and check me out over on Facebook, Port Townsend Pickleball Facebook group. There's a link to that group in the description below as well. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time. Jack Olmstead. See you later.